I wanted to be involved in the F1 in Schools competition because it was just a competition that I thought appealed to my interests and my sort of future career aspirations.
Hello, welcome everyone to the F1 in Schools Regional Finals 2022 for the North.
So the regulations when building a car are quite strict that you have to follow. So certain areas can only be certain sort of lengths and distances from other parts of the car. So you have to leave certain gaps between the wheels, and you have to have a virtual cargo, this part here, that's a certain size. And you have to follow all the rules, otherwise you will be punished by the judges and maybe disqualified.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what these two teams can do. So first up we have Sigma Racing, and then we also have Ulmaz 2.
So, two new cars, professional. You can see the professional class, they look quite different to what we see in development class. We are ready on track, so let's head out for the first race between these two cars.
So lane 1, Sigma Racing, lane 2, Ulmaz 2.
And that's our first professional class race finished, with Sigma Racing winning with a 1.236 and Ulmaz 2 with a 1.276.
The canisters out on track, let's head out there for the second race.
Second race, we have again in lane 1 the beautiful Sigma car and a more approach of unfinished on Ulmaz 2.
And that means Sigma's gone the fastest we have had today with a 1.206, with Ulmaz 2 with a 1.226. Still a very quick time.
Wow, that was a fast time.
Well, we decided to focus less on the air resistance and actually focus most on the weight and the friction of the bearings, because we thought those would be the main factors at these sort of speeds and over this sort of distance.
And let's see the third race.
Third race, now the teams have swapped lanes with Ulmaz 2 in lane 1 and Sigma Racing in lane 2.
Well, I could definitely have used some tips from Sigma Racing because they've gone even quicker with a 1.183, with Ulmaz 2 with a 1.347.
Let's head out onto track for race 4.
Race 4. Now, the question is, how fast will Sigma be able to go? Come on, Ulmaz.
Sigma didn't go as quick as they did last time round, but still quick with a 1.229 and a little bit quicker for Ulmaz with a 1.265.
Still a great effort.
And let's see the entire region from the north, ranked from 1 to 19. Okay, shall we check out who has got the fastest car from our professional class then, Nelson? And I believe most of the cars in this region were under investigation, if not all of them, Nelson.
Yeah, I believe so. But again, there's a small difference between an investigation of a non-performance failure and a performance failure, because a performance failure will give you an unfair advantage on the track.
Okay.
So we're just trying to be fair here, so the teams who are winning or don't have a performance failure, or in the case of all the teams in a specific region having performance failures, is going to be the team with the less performance failures.
Okay, well let's find out then. So, the professional class fastest car for the north is Ulmaz 2.
And Ulmaz.
Well done, with an average time of 1.271. Well done to Ulmaz 2.
Winning fastest car was quite a surprise, because on the first day watching it, we were the third quickest car. Then watching the actual results coming out, turned out that we were the fastest car due to other teams being disqualified, which was a very happy moment for us. One of our principles of making the car was stay within regulations so we could qualify for all awards and try and win as many as possible.
And the award for the best engineered car in the professional class goes to... It's Ulmaz 2 there, winning the best engineered car from our professional class from the University of Liverpool Maths School. Top work to Ulmaz 2. It clearly pays off to have a clear bill of health on your scrutiny sheet. Well done to Ulmaz 2.
Winning the best engineered car was quite similar to winning the fastest car. However, we were still the fourth quickest in the north, only being beaten by one development team and being all the entry teams as well.
My advice for future teams would be to start early, be organised, and have weekly meetings or more frequently and discuss what you're doing, and have designated team roles that people can follow, and just sort of talk about what you're doing together and make sure you get everything done on time.
The type of thing that we definitely love to hear. And yeah, super excited to see how these teams are going to develop.
Yep.
And watching you live racing in the national.
Yep, so the hard work starts again for all of our teams who've made it through to the national finals. Should we check out the podium then and remind ourselves of professional class winners?
Let's do it.
And in third position, we had Ulmas 2. Well done to Ulmas 2. And in second position, it was Sigma Racing out of Sandbach High School. And then finally, the regional champions of the North for 2022 were Sigma Racing from the Royal Grammar School. Absolutely top work from all of our teams there.
We finished third in the North region, so we qualified for the national finals in January.
Okay, so without revealing too much, we're going to be keeping the same general form of the car, except we're going to be smoothing out the side bits a bit, so improve the air resistance slightly from last time. We're also going to be working on improving the location of the wings, so as how well they're set into the car, so that they don't shift around during the race, even though, because they did very, very slightly in the regionals. And we're going to paint it to look nicer.